What's going on, guys? Today we are having a much better day. We have been transferred over to Disney's Grand Floridian in an accessible room. So huge thank you to Disney's Grand Floridian for having us. So they basically transferred our reservation from Disney's Fort Wilderness to here. But it was very stressful staying in the cabin with the 6 steps for 2 days. And we're very thankful to be here. I had a whole meltdown yesterday when we did get here because it was just overwhelming. Initially, they had promised us at Fort Wilderness that they would help us get our ECVs from there to here at Disney's Grand Floridian. But when the time came to do so, they said, oh, sorry, we can't do it. Just take Disney Transportation, which we did. We ended up taking the resort boat launch from Fort Wilderness to Disney's Magic Kingdom. And in case you didn't know, there's actually a walking path that you can take from the Magic Kingdom to Disney's Grand Floridian. It used to extend around to the Polynesian, but currently the construction has closed the pathway going from the Grand Floridian to the Polynesian, just so you know. So you can no longer access by trail, by the walking path, the Ticket and Transportation Center. You have to take the monorail. So we learned that the hard way yesterday, but hopefully it will be back up soon. It looks like they're making some amazing progress on the new Polynesian villas. So that's going to be exciting. I hope we can stay there in an accessible room, hopefully very shortly after opening. Looking forward to that. And I do have to say, this room is absolutely amazing. It has some great accessible features, and I'm going to show you guys all that. We're going to do a room tour in just a couple minutes. And I do have a funny story time for you at the end of this video, so stay tuned. I do also want to recognize a specific cast member here at Disney's Grand Floridian. His name is Lawson. He is the general manager, and he was amazing. He actually took the time to listen to what had happened to us at Disney's Fort Wilderness, and he not only took the time to listen, but absolutely validated the way we were feeling. And he said, no one leaves my resort upset. And we're like, well, we're actually staying, tonight, and we'll be here hopefully tomorrow night. I was like, we want to extend our stay by an extra night. And they were so nice because they actually discounted our room for us. We also had a delicious dinner last night at 1900 Park Fair. So I'm going to include a little bit of that in this video as well. This resort is absolutely beautiful. And if you've never stayed here before, it is definitely pricey. This is considered Disney's flagship resort. So this is top-notch, like creme de la creme. And if you want the ultimate experience, we're not currently doing it, but stay in a club level room here at Disney's Grand Floridian. You won't regret it. Even if you ever just do it one time in your lifetime, you've got to have the club level experience. And some people would argue I would never do that. It's too expensive. And I agree, it is very expensive, but the service that you get is well worth it. They basically include breakfast, a light lunch like sandwiches, things like that, charcuterie cheeses. And then for dinner, they have basically appetizers, but you can get as much as you like. Soda, water, beer, and wine are included throughout the day. And then in the evening, they do have cordials, which are your high-end cocktails. So I think it's worth it. It will definitely save you in the long run because Disney meals have gotten a lot more expensive, even at the more reasonable restaurants. So to me personally, I think it's worth it. And we would 100% save up to come back and experience that again. Because like I said, this resort, their front desk and concierge are just way up here, whereas most Disney resorts are like here. So definitely, if you want that Disney top-notch service, this is the place to come. Now, we are going to talk about our entire DAS experience. We're currently working on a video about that. And, I hope you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this channel is kind of taking a bit of a turn, and we normally don't do a whole lot of accessibility things, but since this happened to us with the cabin, seems like there are a lot of people that are interested in this topic currently. So we're kind of going to stay on this topic while we're here at Disney, but we have some other things we're going to show you guys, some of our dining experiences and maybe some rides and things like that. Still gonna do a vlog style video, but this one's gonna happen to be including accessibility issues. So looking forward to sharing that with you, but that's gonna be another video. Okay guys, so we finally got situated. I wanna show you what a true accessible room looks like. This is room 5107 at the Grand Floridian in Sago Key. And we're gonna go on in. Watch this. Magic. First thing that I absolutely love about this room is the automatic door. So immediately upon entry, we have a double door closet. Extra pillow and blanket, some hangers. I love also that the hangers are down low. So if you are in a wheelchair, you can access them easily. There's a luggage rack, extra towels and washcloths right there. Just want to point out this wallpaper. This is so pretty. I've never seen wallpaper like this on a cabinet. I think that's so cool. And it just adds a whole nother dimension to the decor. Continuing on, we have our little nook area here for the coffee. And there's some little glasses and coffee cups. Up here above it is the ice bucket and some disposable cups. Not sure what's supposed to go in there, but oh, that might just be to set your coffee cup to prepare your coffee. Pretty cool. Even the refrigerator cabinet is super fancy. Look at that. Here's your trash and recycle. Just want to show you that a scooter can comfortably fit right here. And there are plenty of outlets, so Lisa can charge her scooter right there. And then I'm going to show you down here further, but there's another plug area down there, and I could park my scooter right there. So there's plenty of places to, like she could even pull down here, or I could. There's plenty of space in here for that, for 2 scooters. Just wanted to point that out. Let's go check out the bathroom, and then we're going to continue on with the rest of the room. Look at that beautiful mirror. I love it. Some extra washcloths here, tissues, beautiful sink, and bath soap, mouthwash, vanity kit, shower cap, and body lotion. Nice makeup mirror right there. And wait for it. Look at the shower. 100% accessible. They do even have all of the quote H2O spa toiletries down low. And they have a seat here, a shower seat that folds down. And they have the handheld shower unit, and also, I call it a rain shower. That one's not like most of the rain showers you see at Disney, but it's nice. It is technically, I guess, a rain shower. So, love that. Moving on, there are grab bars here and your standard toilet. Plenty of room though, if you are in a wheelchair, to navigate in here. I love this painting. This is beautiful. Looks like right out of Mary Poppins in the park. Some extra towels here and a trash can. Going back out into the hallway, I want to show you my favorite feature of this room, and that would be this. What's this? How nice is that? Have never seen that in a resort room before, but I'm so thankful they put us in a room that has one. Very cool. Oh, wow. I think I like this picture even more with the horse-drawn carriage in the park. That is awesome. And here are the beds. These are queen-size beds. However, if you notice, they're set a lot lower than most resort beds. As a matter of fact, the main bedroom in the cabin, I could not myself get up in it. So I actually ended up sleeping on the pull-down bed. Lisa was able to do it, but you said it was difficult, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, struggle.
Well, I guess like doing gymnastics to get up in the bed. So if you have a disability, you really don't want to feel like you have to do that. So here's a huge TV. Oh, there's Dumbo. That looks like fun. Magic Kingdom. They have 4 drawers here. There's some of our stuff. But look how nice and deep these drawers are. That's great. And also, it's accessible because you could reach it from your wheelchair. Wanted to show you guys too, they have the Hey Disney in the room. And we've never used it, but maybe we'll play with it a little bit to see how it works. I think it's very similar to an Alexa, just the Disney version. And look, there are plenty of plugs here throughout the room. This is a very cool Mary Poppins theme. It's actually 2 pieces of art, but it goes together. I don't know if you even saw that. That's really cool. You can see Mary floating around with her umbrella there. And this is a sofa bed. So also very comfortable to, you know, transfer if you're in a wheelchair to that as well. There's a table here, little desk with a chair, some more plugs. Oh, the piece de resistance, Lise, is this beautiful chandelier. And I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. There's some beautiful little birds up at the top, right? Mary Poppins, feed the birds and all that. However, if you look very closely, you might find a penguin up there. Just the one, but he's hanging out. So keep an eye out for him. Also, I want to show you guys too. This lamp has Mary Poppins umbrella on it. One more feature that I want to show you guys of this room that I think is really great. I'm going to go out here. All rooms at the Grand Floridian do have a patio. However, from what I know, they're not all wheelchair accessible. This one is. And it's huge. And we're right across from the Gasparilla Grill, which is nice. It looks like it might storm here shortly. We're gonna go get some lunch. And then we're gonna try to figure out a game plan. We may go to Epcot later, huh, Lise?
Maybe. The day is ours.
The day is ours. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Oh. I can't wait for lunch next. We could take you guys there if you want.
Yeah, let's go get some lunch and we'll see what we get into. Lisa was nice enough to turn on all the lights for me so I could show you guys how bright it is in here when they are on. I want to show you guys, I showed you the lamp in the middle before, but look at these cute little sconces on the wall. They make a really nice crystal effect there because of the way that the glass is cut. But isn't that pretty? And they do have these little reading lights as well. See, so you can read or look at your computer or whatever. Without disturbing whoever's sleeping next to you. Love this room. All right, guys, we are headed into 1900 Park Fair. Here is a look at the menu. They do serve breakfast as well as lunch. Both are character dining, and it's a delicious meal. So let's go check it out.
No, my family was given a miracle, so I'm sure your family can get a miracle still. Made it happen, you know. Had to sneak into Theo Bruno's tower. His room was the worst. You don't want to go in there. There's like too many stairs. And you would think he would have another way to get to live and that. No, but it's okay. I made it out alive.
You see, purple is the color of royalty. It's one of my favorite colors as well. And when I asked the genie to create this outfit, he made sure to embellish it with some of my favorite colors. So he gave me a purple cape, he gave me some wonderful sand kickers, a beautiful purple gem from the Cave of Wonders, a purple peacock feather, I mean fabulous, I love a feather, right? And above all, he added some signature touches to my outfit. My favorite thing is that he added a little bit of his own personality. So if you look at my jacket cuffs, I have some magic lamps that the genie embroidered for me.
Oh, wow.
See, we ain't never had a friend like him, huh?
That is so
All those
cool.
phenomenal cosmic powers coming into action here right now. So if you ever want a one-of-a-kind outfit made by the genie, come over to the palace for a fitting, and with a snap of his fingers, you'll get your own guards. That's
Awesome.
Picking up on that. Oh, we've not met before. Hello.
I said they got out of the castle tonight.
I've been looking for They were playing a fun game of hide and go seek earlier. We still haven't found them. Usually we can find Gus right over there for all the cheese.
Yeah, folks. There's nothing I love more than bringing folks together through some good cooking. Have y'all been doing lots of cooking too?
Well, we're getting ready. This is the first time we've been to this.
New adventures, aren't you? Well, find a way down to the bayou too so we can go on some new adventures
I
there too.
know. We can't wait to ride your ride, right?
Well, hope you enjoy exploring, and maybe you can even bring your favorite instruments along too. You know, the Fireflies always doing a mighty good job lighting the way and making sure they have some music for us to listen to too.
I love your adventure outfit.
I love it.
You know, Mama helped me pick it out. Thought it would be perfect for all my adventures.
Next, in your best wishing voice, nice and loud now, repeat after me. I wish my wish. I wish my wish. As wish makers do. As wish makers do. And believe in myself. To make it come true. To make it come true. Beautifully done. You see our visiting wish makers? They all made their wish come true. And sure, some had a little magical encouragement, but you know what? Each one of them also had everything they needed to make their wish come true all along. So remember, wish makers, all it may take for your wish to come true is for you to believe in you.
All right, guys. So this is the moment you've waited for. Funny story time. And I just had to share this with you guys because I shared it with one of our friends and she's like, yeah, you definitely have to tell that story. So remember how we showed you the button on the wall where it automatically opens the door for you? What's this? How nice is that? That is an amazing feature. unless you're in the middle of getting dressed and you're not wearing anything when somebody accidentally hits that button. So last night, Lisa was in the bathroom. I was out here getting changed into my PJs, and she came out from the bathroom and accidentally leaned up against the button in the hallway. And I'm like, I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that the door was open. And then she turns and looks at me and realizes I'm not wearing anything. And she's like, Jen, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I turned around and I looked and I could see straight out into the hallway. And I was like, oh my God. So I ran over and tried to hide in the corner. And I realized I can still see out in the hallway. And I'm like, if I can see out in the hallway, somebody walking by is going to see me. So luckily there was a towel right nearby. So I grabbed that real quick and threw it over myself. And I'm like, shut the door. And she's like, I can't shut the door. And she's trying to shut it. So I guess that it keeps it, you know, it keeps it propped open for you, which is good if you're trying to get in or out. But it's not good if you're standing here in your scantily clads and trying to get dressed. So just keep that in mind. Like if you have a kid with you or somebody that accidentally leans against the wall and doesn't realize that's the, you know, accessible button, it could get a little sketch. But that's our funny story for the day. We hope you guys enjoyed that laugh. You know, honestly, that's probably the most we've laughed on this trip because it's been one thing after another, literally. And, you know, thank you guys for joining us with everything that we've been dealing with. And thank you for all of your comments. And to the people that said that they called back to Disney Vacation Club to confirm that they were in a room with an accessible ramp, and found out they were not. I'm glad you called. Please, if you have a reservation coming up at any point, please call them and make sure that you do have a room with a ramp, because you don't want to get there and have to go through what we did. Like, luckily, we were able to drag ourselves up the steps and get to our room, but you know, not everybody can do that. So, and it's so stressful. Like, it just makes what's supposed to be a very relaxing time very stressful. So we just don't want anybody else to have to deal with what we had to deal with. And, you know, hopefully if you call back, and make sure you get a supervisor, somebody that knows what they're talking about, and also say to them, you know of somebody who had the situation where they were promised an accessible room with a ramp, and they also verified it with their supervisor. You know, when they got there, there were no accessible cabins with a ramp. So, you know, that's a serious situation, and we just don't want to see anybody else go through that. So we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We're going to continue to try to do these types of videos wherever we go, because I guess I didn't realize there was such a need for it. But, you know, especially here at Walt Disney World, it's a definite issue right now. Like I said, we're going to do another video covering all of our DAS situation that we've had to deal with. So we will see you guys again real soon.